Well, I just want to, do another video, same day after the working out, and the get back on the wagon video. But yeah, I think emotionally and physically you can get in the dumps, and I think sometimes it can really put you down. There's a lot of stuff that can happen in your life. And I think this is a good spot to talk about that. Is down. I'm down because I fell off the wagon for 24 hours. And it wasn't great. And you feel bad. You feel guilty. I guess that's what it is it's the guilt. And then some people just say, "What's the point of it? What's the point of doing it if I can't stick to it?" But I think the point is that I guess I guess sticking to something is like practice. And then some days you miss practice because you're sick or whatever, but you still, if you want to learn how to play a musical instrument, you still got to practice every other day or every day. You're not going to ever get better unless you continue to practice. Sometimes you need lessons. So use that analogy. And, when it comes to diet, exercise, achieving goals, changing the world, you got to be persistent. And you're going to have a shit day. And yesterday was total crap for me. As far as, emotionally I'm fine. I had an amazing film shoot on Wednesday. It's just incredible, and I celebrated like I said in the last video, but I'm getting a little lightheaded from the lack of food right now because it just worked out. But this, like I said, this is a great point to just talk about. You're going to have your lows, and right now it's kind of a little bit of a low. Whether it's family stuff or or friends or work related stuff, and going on Facebook, I whatever it is can sure bring me down. It's weird. It's like something that's supposed to make you feel good about yourself. You go on Facebook, and the next thing you know, you see people that are vacationing and have a new boat or bought a new car or whatever. You just looks like they're having this incredible life. And I know with perspective that no, everybody has these ups and downs, and that some lives are better than others or whatever, but some people have more money than others. But I've learned through time that's mostly an illusion. Whether it's Instagram or Twitter or any social media, that's kind of an illusion. And I think you have to have that internal fortitude, that strength inside of yourself. And it's going to take that strength for me to, accomplish this goal. And so I'm down right now. I'm down because that sucks. I had a shitty day. I had a crappy whatever. It wasn't so much other people. It actually was. It was like the come down of a high. And it's weird. It probably works the same way in your body. If you do drugs and the next day you got a hangover, or you get drunk, you have a hangover. Probably the same thing goes on with when you have an amazing day, a super exciting day. I noticed this, in my career that I'll have an incredible moment. Is really zen film that I'm working on. Everything is firing. Everything's awesome. Everything's amazing. Every shot, every interview, everything is perfect. And then the productions kind of go for a week or a month or 3 months or whatever, and then there's a day where they let you go and they say the shoot's over, the film is over. I got to tell you, I go into such just a dive. I go for 2 days, and that's what happened yesterday. Is I was just down. I was like, that is the highest heights you get, and then here's the lowest lows the next day. It's fun to be riding high. But maybe it's our biology that brings us back to equilibrium. Maybe you're not. Who knows? I don't know the science behind it, but maybe you're really not supposed to live at such a high level day after day. You talk about the adrenal system or your thyroid or We talked about. I live outside in New York, but had an incredibly stressful 25 years, 20 to 25 years, and they said that there's because there's so much adrenaline, so much stress, that what is it, cortisol, and they say that that can lead to belly fat, which can lead to being overweight and being unhealthy, and I totally get that, and if that's what happened, that's what happened. I mean, I lived an intense 25 years, and it was just like hardcore every single day, intense, passionate, wild, and that stuff can kill you. I mean, whether in I think people that rock stars and stuff I've worked with are not here anymore because they live that kind of intense life. I don't have a timer set, I realized, so I don't know how long this goes, but there's probably. I just want to tell you that there's going to be down days. I don't know how you get out of it. You just get back to it the next day. If you feel better that day, just jump back on the wagon. Maybe you can ride out those lows. I often find it's a good time for introspection. I also find like looking inside yourself and and saying, what is this saying to me? Does it help me? It sucks, the highs and lows of life, and hopefully you're having more highs and lows, or you're having good days, more good days than bad days. But I totally sympathize with the people that have a lot of crappy days, and I got a couple songs I wrote during the Great Recession. I had some pretty low days. I think that's probably a theme I'll go on is, how do you get out of those, or how can you use that creatively, or what can you do when you're having a crap day? And and that's why I'm sitting here. I'm tired. I just got back from running. I'm exhausted. I'm fried. I really just want to jump back into bed. Right now I'm gonna take a shower because it's disgusting. But that's another thing, is you just have to get used to being uncomfortable, I guess. There's a certain level. Maybe it's trying to just have this comfortable life that causes people not to reach their full potential. I mean, if you just want to be comfortable, I think you're probably going to have a fairly average. I won't say anything about that. I got to be careful not to be judgy. I got to be careful not to go too far in that direction. I am struggling through this. I got to lose 30 pounds or 25 from this point on. Actually, that brings me below my goal. That'd be awesome.